Look at that thing. That's a mess. I need to sharpen that. Hey YouTube, welcome back to the bunker. Out here bunkering, getting ready for hunkering. Got my wood stove going today. It's warming up in here pretty nicely. It's up 13 degrees or so in the last 2 hours, and I've actually had the door open a few times. I wanted to talk about rain barrel. I have a rain barrel for my garden. That's all I've ever really used it for, but given the times that we are in, I want to get the thing cleaned up because I do have water filtration like that you would take with you camping, and I think that would be a good source of water if need be, whatever were to happen down the line at some point. So it sits back here behind the garage, and it's been very neglected through this year, possibly was it even last year. Before I show it to you, we got to go clean it up because it is pretty nasty. It had its own little ecosystem growing in there. So I'm going to take it, drag it over by the power washer, and get this thing all blasted and cleaned up, get it reset. I never expanded on it, which I wish I would have done in hindsight. Let's go get it cleaned up, and I'll show you the setup, and we'll go from there. All right, here's my mess. I actually got this from a friend of mine who had it set up for his garden, and he never really used it and it got in his way, so he just gave it to me. He had a really cheap spigot here, which always leaks. So I think when I get this cleaned up, I'm going to try to, you know, silicone it, make it a little more solid here, so I don't have it leaking the whole time. But there's the innards. There's a lot of gook in there. Definitely wouldn't want to be drinking that. I don't care what kind of filter you have. So let's drag this over to the power washer and get her cleaned up. Ether. That was excruciating. Okay, well, I'm all wet. I just re-siliconed the spigot on that thing outside, so while that's kind of setting up, I wanted to talk real quick about how much water you can get from a roof. Apparently there is 231 cubic inches of water in 1 gallon. On the roof of the bunker here, it's roughly 140,000 square inches. So that means, in doing the math, that just 1/10 of an inch of rain on the roof, because I collect from both the rear and the front gutters, just 1/10 of an inch of rain will give me 60 gallons, which will fill that. So even if you figure 50%, because you've got runoff, the way the downspouts work and stuff, that doesn't all go into the barrel, 1/4 inch of rain will fill that. So just want to talk about that. You figure the square footage of your roof, and then you multiply that by 144, because there is 144 square inches per square foot. That was weird. And then you multiply that by, you can multiply it by an inch, will give you a cubic inch. And that is an astronomical amount of water you can get off of your roof. So I highly recommend that you have some type of rain catchment at your house. So, all right, let's get back out there and get this thing set up. All right, I got her back in place. It's relatively level. I need to come up with a better cribbing method here. I'd like to pour a pad, and actually a bigger one, so I can put multiple barrels down. Drilled a couple holes up top so it will overflow. I know bugs and stuff can get in there, but going into winter, I'm not too concerned about it, and I just want this thing refilled right now. So my only concern right now is making sure I've got this 50 gallons of water. I keep that on top so the lid doesn't blow away. And here's the setup. I have the rear gutter, goes into a down and drops in there. there's the front gutter, comes way down. This thing is a pain to keep clean because I don't have any gutter guards on here, and that thing will fill up with leaves in the spring or the fall. And this this contraption here is an Odie made thing, so you can actually lift this up. You can lift this up maybe and clean out, everything's kind of sticky right now, clean out any leaves and debris that get in there like that. So that's it, front and back, dump into that, come down here. Some discharges this way, which is fine, and the rest goes through this little pipe into here. I've got the spigot, and I've got room. I can fill up buckets under there. So hopefully I don't ever need to be drinking out of this, but I do have the means and I have the ability. I have water filtration and I have water catchment, and that is important. If not, use that to water the garden. I'm not going to show you the garden because A, it's dead, B, it was pathetic to begin with, and I don't want you guys laughing at me. So there's my little water catchment setup. I just wanted to make a video of this. When I expand it, I'll make another video of it. So all right guys, it's Halloween. It's pretty spooky out there, so stay safe, stay prepared. Catch you on the next video.